My HGV Insurance is proud to sponsor Trucking TV. Let us take the stress out of arranging your HGV insurance.
Here on Trucking TV we meet loads of interesting people, so here's a new occasional series about those people. They could be drivers, mechanics, or they could be the boss. And here's Bryan J Nunn, who runs his own haulage business based in Bury St Edmunds. We met him when filming with historian Simon Wasp.
You know, I was been into transport. My father, I've never worked for anybody. Left school, worked for my grandfather on the farm, and he had lorries. He's had lorries since he came out of the First World War, when in fact he started with no horse and cart. But Suffolk County Council, and then he bought some little old tippers. There's an odd picture or two about when he was at Dalham. They moved to ours and took on a bigger farm, and one of his younger brothers took the farm at Dalham, all rented obviously off big estates. And I stayed with them. They had a transport company. Unfortunately they went into liquidation, the transport did, in '83. So then that was my opportunity really. I started up on my own right then. They left them there farming. And after a few years, my father come along with me. Very hard in the early days, but since we then managed to buy this yard here at Bury St Edmunds, and there we go. But yeah, Dad was always very interested in lorries. You couldn't tell him anything about them. Current. And he was driving HGV till he was 76. He's been dead now, that'll be 6 years in May. And if he'd had been alive, he'd have still been driving. Because he'd have been one of them what went until the day he couldn't get a licence.
That's the best way to go.
We had an article in Truck and Driver, didn't we?
Yeah.
About the oldest beat carter in Britain, and nobody come back to say...
Nobody come back to say they could beat.
What about you, Brian? Do you still get behind the wheel sometimes?
Yeah, an odd time, yeah. Not a lot now, because I mean, obviously try to keep them running as well.
Yeah.
But I will go out and I will take an odd one to test or whatever. But
How many vehicles have you got on the road now?
20.
Right.
20. We go up to sort of 25 during the beat season. Right. That's been our mainstay. That's why we're based near the sugar factory. I always thought that'd be a good spot to be. And we managed to get this yard here, built some industrial units on, so we've got another little income. And that's where we go.
Right, thank you very much.
That's about the history of the BJ Nunn and the 142.
Well done.
If you or someone you know has a unique transport story to tell, get in touch. We'd love to hear from you.
Why not give us a call on 0161 410 1061 when you're arranging your HGV insurance, or visit our website at www.myhgvinsurance.co.uk or our Facebook page at HGV Insurance, and let us take the stress out of arranging your HGV insurance.